Look at that woodpecker right there. See him? It's a cool bird. Still in Wyoming. Beautiful summer day. Snow melted up here. Means I can get into the backcountry for some sweet in-field gear reviews. We're going to talk about this. The Wyoming Saw. Probably your best alternative to the now discontinued, moment of silence please, Sawviver. I can tell you right now, this thing is going to be awesome. I've used enough backcountry saws to know right offhand what works and what doesn't. And this thing will work. I left that package insert for you, just for handy reference. About an 18-inch blade. The weight of the Wyoming Saw is at the top. Got one hand on the camera, one hand trying to fold this out. Right here for you. Quick look-see. And look how thin it folds. I mean, today I'm on a motorcycle system. Oh, almost fell. Slick flowers. So SAWC is important. Maybe not quite as important if I were backpacking, but I probably have there on the back of the bike with ammunition and everything, probably a 45-pound loadout today, only because I'm not camping and I'm testing a bunch of different items. You'll see the other videos post. I just sawed down that tree with a Wyoming saw. Kidding. Of course I'm kidding. There's no way. I will cut this one in half though. Still kidding. Won't happen. Here are the constituent parts. There's a bone saw, hacksaw blade included. I like the separate compartments in the carry case in the Wyoming Saw. That's very cool. There's your woods blade. You can see how it's tempered there on the teeth. Big aggressive tooth pattern, just like the Sawviver. I tested a while back that hokey pocket chainsaw. Hate that thing. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan. This is going to be heavier than a Sawviver. It just is. You can tell by looking at it. It's got an aluminum handle, but that's a fair amount of metal. But I've put it together. Haven't sawed with it yet, and it seems really sturdy. So I'm going to assemble it real quick, and we'll get to work on this. Do a couple buzz cuts. I forgot my WD-40. Wah, wah. Here's what I'm going to do though. If I need oil, I'll just tip the 1190 on its side, pull some out of the crankcase. Motor oil will work fine. Use what you have. Let's get to it, put it together, and we'll start cutting. Wyoming Saw. Hey, we are in Wyoming. That's kind of a coincidence. I didn't mean that for that to happen. Cool. Heck, I hate to do this to you guys, but maybe we need another acronym. TWS. The Wyoming Saw. This thing feels really sturdy, put together. Strong. Let's see how it does in sawing. Sometimes I am surprised. Not frequently. I've been looking at the saw for a number of years. I kind of held off on reviewing it because it is heavier than the Sawviver, substantially so in my opinion. Weight comparison at the top. But I think it's going to cut just as good as the Sawviver, no doubt. Kind of at a weird angle right here though, because I have this piece in the way. So I'm going to have to kind of cut up. Do this right here. Maybe that was my fault. Maybe I just didn't tighten the blade enough. Oh, there it goes right there. There's the problem. It was user error. See how that screw has 4 facets on it? That mates inside the handle, and I wasn't doing that. So, user error. Now I can really tension the blade up properly. Ah, that's much better. Much better. Okay, cool. Nice. Lesson learned. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's a saw right there. That is an awesome saw. Yeah, this cut's even better than a Sawviver because the blade's longer. Same blade though. Nice. Let's go oil this blade up. Go pull some oil out of the bike. I think that will work. I'll just show you as it happens here. See, the oil reservoir is right there. See it right there? I'm gonna tip it. See if I can pull some out. Unload all this stuff from the bike for some of the weight I was talking about. Hey Nutn, how'd you forget your WD-40? Well, there's just a lot of stuff to remember. That's how. It's easy to forget stuff. So much. And time is always short. I don't have a ton of time all the time. Always rushing. But by doing that, I get a lot done. Okay, so can you guys see that? All right. Gonna get some oil for the saw. I'll just put this down inside. I really got those because those are heavy. Oops. Oh no, you guys ate the dirt. My awesome camera just ate the dirt. Crap. Oh, well. Anyways, look, it worked. Excellent. Yeah, the lens is kind of dirty. Sorry about that. Well, let's pick it up where we left off. Grab my glove. A little bit of dirt on the lens, and I got my oil. Excellent. Did I take that saw all the way back? I did. That sucks. Lens is a little bit cleaner now. Right about there. Got the KTM oil. Oh, that's gonna lubricate it good. Okay, do another cut here. And I don't really need to. I already know this thing is cutting amazingly. One more cut on this thing, we'll call it good. The only thing I can see downside wise on the Wyoming Saw TWS is that it's heavier than the Sawviver. Some people will think it's just slightly heavier, and that's cool. Really depends on what kind of system you're putting it in. This thing is cutting really good though. Real sturdy. I can control the cut. I can do a clean perpendicular cut for shelter building, for prepping, for batoning. Just a great saw. I do like this thing. Comfortable handle. It would be really cold in the wintertime though. Barehanded. I'm always wearing gloves. Rocking some mechanics right now. I love these gloves. Great company. Notice the depth of cut, by the way. I think the Sawviver was a little bit deeper. That would be important if you are sawing a thicker log. Granted, this one's kind of small right now. But it's sturdy, controllable, fast, and most importantly, it minimizes TCE. Another acronym. Yeah, this thing is awesome. Really good. Especially for its moderate price. The Wyoming Saw. I love it. I would not normally carry this on the motorcycle though. It's just a rarely used item for a day trip. If I'm, going camping out in the woods, then yeah, I might integrate it. I would probably carry the Saw Viver over this just because it's lighter. But great saw, really good saw, the Wyoming Saw. TWS. Review complete. Highly recommended. See you later. It's going to be sad to leave this place.